Top 8 interesting facts about Naya Rivera you may not know. The search party on the lookout for Naya has returned with a piece of rather unfortunate news. Naya Rivera is dead, and she was only 33 years old before her death. Naya Rivera, until her death, was a successful American model, singer, and actress. She started modeling and acting as a child, appearing in national television commercials before finally getting the role of Hillary Winston on the short-lived CBS sitcom The Royal Family at the age of 4. On Wednesday, July 8, 2020, amidst the raging pandemic, the news of Naya missing hit the entire world with a cold splash to the face. Rivera, who appeared as the gay cheerleader in the Ryan Murphy series between 2009 and 2015, went missing last Wednesday at Lake Piru. Her 4-year-old son, Josey, was found wearing a life jacket on a boat that Rivera had hired. The search for her went on for days until the early hours of Monday, July 13, 2020, when Naya's body was found floating on the Piru Lake. In this video, in honor of her beautiful contributions to the world of entertainment, we will be listing 8 interesting facts about this actress that you never knew. Before we get started with this video, don't forget to subscribe and click on the belly button. Stay in touch with all the informative videos we share on this channel. Here are the top facts you need to keep the memory of Naya alive. Number 8. Naya was named for a water goddess on the 1978 through 1984 series Fantasy Island. Naming a child is a tradition that usually all depends on the parents. Sometimes a baby's name may be connected with the parents' beliefs, likes, and dislikes. In Naya's case, such may have been the story since she was named after Naya, the water goddess on the 1978 series Fantasy Island. There is a good chance her parents have been a huge fan of the show and must have loved the water goddess so much to have given her the name. But what do I even know about her parents' choices? Number 7. Naya started acting at a very young age. Rivera is best known for her role as Santana Lopez in the television series Glee. She was a promising entertainer with an acting skill deeply formed right from the beginning. Even before her first birthday was celebrated, Naya was already a part of the glamour and glitz world. Barely 8 to 9 months after she left her mother's womb, she bagged a commercial contract. And before the age of 4, she was starring in her first acting project as Hillary Winston in the sitcom The Royal Family. Although she was known to act all her life, her big break didn't come until her Santana Lopez character in Glee. As Santana Lopez, Naya made a striking impression of a young actor with an excellent knack for acting. She was no doubt the best at what she did and enjoyed every part of it. Despite playing the role of a very mean girl, people still adored her. And soon afterward, she climbed the ladder of success and became the talk of the Spangled Town with so many awards coming her way. Number 6. She had anorexia as a teenager. During her parents' brief separation, Naya revealed that she had anorexia, an eating disorder commonly found in teenagers. According to her, it was while writing her memoir she had realized how serious her condition had been. She had been a sophomore and thought the disorder was a normal thing everyone had at that age. It was her way of staying sane through her stalled career and a brief break between her parents. Anyways, she got over it, and while sharing her story with people, she wanted her story to motivate others with the same condition to come out and talk about their problem too. To her, it was the best step to start off healing. It's rather unfortunate that she is no longer here to see that story will go a long way to help others. Number 5. Naya is the 3rd cast member on Glee to have died. It is strange that since the Fox series production and release that ran from 2009 to 2015, 3 members of the cast have died. According to CNN, this development may not be as a result of a Glee curse, but the hit series has, notwithstanding its success, seen its fair share of tragedies. Naya's death is the 3rd tragedy to befall the Fox series cast and crew. Mark Salling and Corey Monteith were the first 2 cast members to have died since the television series release, and sadly, they all died in their 30s. The 3-time loss of these young actors has had some questioning whether there is really a Glee curse since the deaths are just too coincidental to be ignored. The discovery of Rivera's body coincides with the 7th anniversary of Monteith's death. This is certainly weird. Monteith was discovered lying dead in a hotel room in Vancouver, British Columbia in the year 2013. He was 31 before his death and had played the character Finn Hudson on the Fox series. However, his death was said to have been accidental and as a result of mixed drug toxicity. 5 years later, after Monteith's death, Sailing, who had once dated Naya, died. His death was considered suicidal, and he had died at the age of 35. This was barely 2 years after he was arraigned for receiving and having child pornography. He nonetheless pleaded guilty to 1 count of possession of child pornography involving a prepubescent minor. He was scheduled for sentencing before his death. Number 4. She had an abortion while on the set of Glee. Anorexia was not the only condition the Glee actress had to write about in her memoir. She also opened up about one time she had to abort her baby while on the set of Glee. In her new memoir, Sorry Not Sorry, Rivera opened up about the hard times she had to overcome. In 2010, Naya had to break up with actor Ryan Dorsey to give her attention to her career. According to her excerpt published in People magazine, nonetheless, a few weeks after the relationship ended, she realized that she was pregnant with the actor's child. She decided not to tell Ryan, who later became her husband and the father of her son, Josey, about the abortion she had on the day she was absent from filming the musical TV show. Number 3. She was once arrested for domestic violence. On November 25, 2017, Naya was arrested on allegedly assaulting her husband in West Virginia. She was prosecuted with misdemeanor domestic battery, and notwithstanding that she was arraigned at the Kanawha County Magistrate Court, she was later released on bond after a brief court appearance. Before her arrest, her husband Ryan Dorsey gave the police a cell phone video that had the video of her actions against him. It was on that evidence that she was arrested and brought in for questioning. Number 2. One of her songs on Glee prophesied on how she was going to die. It is creepy to know that sometimes what we sing or say comes back to haunt us. In one of Glee's episodes where Naya sang, the lyrics of the song spoke of her dying young. Naya sang of getting laid down on a bed of roses and getting sunk into the river at dawn in verses of the song. The words of the song also suggested she would love to be sent away with love words. Although this was a song presented during the death of her co-star, Corey, it felt as though she was talking about her own death. It sure sounds very creepy, but sadly that seems to be the reality of things right now. Rivera drowned at the river at a very young age. Co-actors and friends are currently sending in words of love as she hoped. Number 1. Naya mustered enough strength to save her son but not her own life. Glee star Naya Rivera's 4-year-old son, Josey Hollis Dorsey, told investigators that his mother, whose body was found in a Southern California lake after a 6-day search, helped him back onto the deck of their rented boat before she disappeared under the water. When investigators found the boy, he was asleep and alone in a life vest on the drifting pontoon boat. This was about 3 hours after he and his mother sprung on Lake Piru northwest of Los Angeles, setting off a 6-day search. The search, regrettably, ended with discovering the body of the 33-year-old singer and actress floating near the surface early Monday morning. Despite the Glee star's ups and downs in her lifetime, the fact remains that she was successful at what she did and will be missed by her family, friends, fans, and the entire world. That's it on the top interesting facts about Naya Rivera. If there are details about this superstar we forgot to discuss in this video, kindly leave your suggestion in the comment section, and we will be sure to include it in our next video. That's it, guys. Don't forget to give us a like. Be sure to subscribe and click on the belly button to keep up with our trending videos. See you in the next video!